now listening to
This is it. Whoa.
the Queen's Table with Ja Indigo. Yeah. Serving royalty on hyperadio.com.
Hey, yo. What's good, fam? What's good, fam? It's your girl, Jaja. You're tuned in to the Queen's Table. I am so excited about today's show. I have the beautiful Niyyabby sitting right here next to me. Welcome, honey.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Oh, most definitely. I'm so excited about getting this show started. I want to definitely thank everybody that's tuned in to us on hype-radio.com. We appreciate you. We also want to thank, or I want to thank everybody that's tuned in on Facebook Live. We also have IG cracking over here, too.
Yes.
So thank everybody who's tuned in. We're going to go ahead and get into it so you guys can find out exactly who Niyyabby is. Now, I'm going to call you Niyya. Is that all right?
It's good.
Okay, perfect. I got a cousin named Niyya. I always love that name, too.
Okay, and then my baby's name is Janiyah. I'm Shania.
Okay, look. We got the
Niyya.
I ain't mad at all. So, you guys, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the live. Tap in. Say what's up. Let us know where you're from. Holla. Let us know if you're loving the music because we definitely going to go ahead and get that cracking in a moment. So, who is Niyyabby? Let us know where you from, girlfriend.
Okay, well, I am from Stockton, California, Northside 209.
All
okay. I've ventured off and lived different places, and I feel like that is, helped add to my character because different situations has made me evolve into the person that I am. So, like, I definitely fuck with the Bay. I love the Bay. That's another place that helped me transform into who I am. I love LA. I've lived in LA. I love Ohio. You feel me? I've traveled to Atlanta. I've been to just different places that I fuck with everybody.
Good, girl. You're supposed to get further. That is good that you aren't afraid to branch out. That's definitely helping you. And like you said, your character as a career, just seeing all of those places definitely is a good thing. So I ain't mad. All right, so we got Stockton up in the building. Shout out to Stockton. All right, now, what was it like growing up there?
Honestly, Stockton was kind of, I guess people would say was slower than the Bay Area. So the fact that I would travel out there, because I was a battle dancer. I've been a battle dancer since I was like 11, 12 years old.
I seen you.
Yeah. So,
I like is it ladies versus thought?
Yeah.
I like the dancing. And then, wait a minute now. So you
was doing research.
So you were the Dougie.
I'm the Princess of Dougie
Princess,
okay.
Still,
ain't nobody taking it.
Still. Wait a minute. Did she just?
Still.
Woo!
Still. Stop playing with me. Okay.
Ooh, girl, I'm like that. Hurt. You double jointed.
Honestly, no. And that's a whole nother story, too. One of my friends had told me if I wanted to win my battle, no girls at the time in jerking was bone breaking. So they were like, if you want to incorporate that into your style, we could show you. I'm like, so how do you do it? They break my arm out the socket and it was just hanging and I was crying.
No.
And I just kept doing it. And kept doing it, and then the next day I won my battle. You feel me? And I just learned this.
Oh, she dedicated and serious about hers.
Yeah, I feel like 110% in everything that I do.
I know that's right. Okay, so growing up in Stockton, I know you said it's slower there, but where a hood? Where are you from in Stockton?
So in North Stockton, basically there's like different types of hoods, and there's different, I guess you say different politics. So I guess the North side is more so like Crips area, South side is more so like Bloods area, and then it's just integrated in certain different areas. I have family that are both sides, so it's like I've always had parties and always been around all the hood people, but never had to really involve myself in the hood things because that's what I have family for. You feel me? Like I was just more so stay on track, stay focused, and just try to basically
Yes, for sure. Okay. All right, so now the name. Where did you kind of talked about the Niyya? Is this a family name? Did your mom got that name, or she just loved? How did you come about with Niyyabby?
Well, basically, when I was growing up, I felt like I didn't want everybody to just call me Shania. I felt like I wanted it to be more of a formal thing. Like if you really knew me personally, then you could be like, oh, that's Shania, So I was like, I need to have like some type of alias. And at the time, I was going by Lady Jerk because I was in the jerk movement. So I was like, but I want to branch off and be my own entity. I want to be my own name. So I'm going to just go by Niyya. You feel me? But then I was just like, I don't want to just go by Niyya. I still have to put something that involves me.
Right.
So you know how, Lil Wayne used to be like, Weezy F baby?
Yes.
Well, basically, I felt like the person that makes me who I am is my inner child, my baby part of me, my goofy ass, hella energetic side. And I was like, I have to keep that incorporated no matter if I get grown or nothing because I am Niyyabby. baby. People got to know I'm a big ass baby. I'm probably gonna want something to go my way, but I have good intentions and I have a big heart, and and so business oriented. I'm like focused. I just wanted to go a certain way, so I don't try to be a baby. But I guess that's where you get the name from.
Well, I'm mad because at the end of the day, a lot of us, we're big kids, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, we grow up, we mature, we do what we're supposed to do, but at the end of the day, we are big kids, though. You know, as you gotta enjoy life, and the only way to really enjoy life is to go back to being that kid and not being afraid to let yourself come out, especially when it comes to a talent or your like a career or art and things like that. But even when you're on vacation, you got to turn into a child to be able to enjoy. You can't be all too grown all the time to have fun.
Preach! I'm telling you, I just went to San Diego and LA. I had a photo shoot in San Diego this past weekend, and then me and my friend, we also did a dance video out there because we do different collaboration videos for different artists.
Okay.
So we did a video out there, and it's really funny that you say that because I was just preaching to people to let them know that it's good for you to do what you love to do, no matter if it's not paying you, no matter if it's not getting you further in life, because if you don't do what you're meant to do inside and get your spirit out, you're gonna slowly wither away. You're gonna feel like something's wrong. My purpose is like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing because you're not living life to the fullest.
Yeah, that depression sets in when you're not living life and being free and allowing yourself or the child to come out a little bit. You know, so I'm with you there. Now, what all do you do? I kind of gave a presentation on my page. Again, I want to take a moment just to thank everybody that's tuned in to us on Facebook. We appreciate you, and everybody that's tuned in on Hype Dash Radio. But I talked about you in a presentation on my page, exactly what you do. But I want to allow you to go ahead and divulge a little bit more what all you do.
Okay. Well, so for everybody tuning in, first I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in, just giving me the opportunity to express myself and be able to open myself up to you guys. The first thing that I do is I'm a rapper. I rap, I model, I act, I host, I promote. I'm a battle dancer. I do custom clothing designing. Me and my wife, Crystal, we have an entertainment company. It's called CXS Entertainment. We have about 8+ dancers. We have 2 bottle girls. We also have AOB Squad. That's one of our first entertainment, one of our artists as well. He's also my little brother. Shout out my little brother, AOB Reek. Love you, little brother. Everything has just been like a family thing, just incorporating and just building up from that. My videographer right now that's been shooting my videos is my cousin. Shout out AC Visuals. He's been going crazy. He shot my video for the first song that you guys are going to play, R1 as well too.
Okay.
Let me see.
Dumpy did a great job, actually.
Yeah.
I looked
You
at
seen
that
it,
yeah.
And then also it's like I'm a mom. You see Chuki lifting her head up. That's my other main priority, is just making sure she's set for the future.
She good, baby, though.
Yeah,
she just been checking out her mom, watch mom doing her thing. So I'm glad you talked about the
CXS Entertainment.
Yes. So this is what you're doing with that. That's your clothing line.
No, so
this is also
that's me and my wife's entertainment company.
Okay.
So we have our LLC. Yes, we are legit, y'all. We have our LLC for it. We do events. So we host, we promote. We have girls that if you want strippers, dancers, you want bottle girls. If you just want us to come and just host the event, you want us to rap at your event, we're an entertainment company of itself. And you can follow us on Instagram at CXS_entertainment. And you guys can follow me at NIYYABBYTOOFLY.
Okay, there you go. All right, I wanted to know exactly what all that was. I'm glad to know that that's a ladies. That's
ran by ladies for ladies with the Queens.
I love it. I love it. So how long have you been in the game with the rap thing? How long have you been doing that?
So I literally have been doing rapping and poetry since 6th grade. So my first poem was the one that I wrote on my arm, and I got it tattooed on me. And it was actually part of my first rap lyrics too. So it says, "A picture's worth 1,000 words, never spoken and never heard." And when I wrote that in 6th grade, I was just like, the level of like, when my teacher even said like, "This is so advanced, you don't understand what you're already comprehending," you know? I was just like,
nice tag.
Yeah, thank you so much. I told her it was a rap, and she told me, "No, it's the purest form of rap, it's a poem." So I became a poet, and then after that, when I got to high school, it was my senior night, and I had made a rap for all of our players that was on our team, and I just talked about people's jump shot, people's like the coach, everything. So when they recorded it and I played it back, I just realized like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Like, not only was I funny in it, incorporated different things, like I was able to bring out everybody's character and you know, just dial in on every move that they do. And I was like, if I could break that down with basketball, with my friends, imagine if like I put something in emotion towards, you know, real music.
Well, I definitely look forward to hearing the music. I mean, I've heard it earlier. I'm looking forward to you guys being able to hear what she's brought tonight. Now, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions, and we're going to go ahead and get into the singles that you brought. Now, as far as your musical journey, was this all solo, or were you ever part of a group?
Okay. I'm going to try to sum this down or shorten it, but to make a long story short, I've been on a very long music and spiritual journey and battle my whole life.
Okay.
Because God has steered me in different ways and opened up different doors for me, but then it's been, I guess you would say, the devil that has came in and kind of tried to detour me for it, but I've just stayed on the path that I'm supposed to stay on.
Okay.
So when I first started, I was a freshman in college. I was going to Delta College in Stockton, and I was in a YouTube webisode series called Knockdown. That was the acting series. It got picked up by BET Awards, and they were they were using it as a proposal for one of the television network shows.
Okay.
So it didn't unfortunately make it to be a television network show, but they allowed us to intern for them, and I got to intern for the BET Awards. So every single time they had awards, I would come down to LA. I do the backstage, I do the seat fillers, I do the mosh pit, I do anything that they need help with.
Exciting! Great networking opportunity.
So with feeling comfortable in that situation, the people that was on our team inside of Knockdown, I ended up getting a manager from that situation, and things went left. She ended up pulling out a gun on me at my first show. She ended up just making it to where I signed a contract. I didn't know nothing about it. It was basically like a whole 360. Like it was messed up, and I didn't know anything about it.
Right.
So at the time, not knowing that, when I went to go talk to my cousin, because she's a lawyer, she was telling me like they already did breach a contract by them endangering your life, them whipping out a gun on you, doing all that, and then not even paying you your portion for for that gig and everything. So you don't have to stay under contract with them. Like if you want to sue, like we could do that. I'm young. I'm like 22, 23. I'm like, I'm about to cut. I'm about to get out of Cali. I dipped. You feel me? I went to Ohio, and I was still under contract. I didn't really care what was going on, but I went to Ohio. I met up with Emerald, Nikki, Jade, Ayo, Dre Day. Shout out Akron, Ohio, man, because that's what put me on. Akron, Ohio was the first radio station to put me on out there and have me playing in all Akron, Columbus, Toledo, Ohio, and then on top of that, the music people out there, they fucked with me because they was like, this Cali. More so people that wasn't fucking with me in California, when they seen me on radio station out there, seeing me with music videos, seeing me having shows, seeing me open up, seeing me at the BET Awards, seeing me on their TV, they're like, okay, Shania really doing something, that you gotta leave somewhere to go.
But look at God, though. See, even though that didn't work out how you thought it was supposed to, it actually worked out how it was supposed to, and then you were able to spread your wings elsewhere. So shout out to Akron. I got an auntie out there too, so she'll be pretty proud to. Oh, Akron, is she watching? I already know. TT, she.
That's LeBron James town.
Yes,
so,
they proud. They proud. I give it to them. Okay. Now, as far as what you brought tonight, I want to go ahead and get into that while we have the people tuned in. Tonight, what did you bring? Is this a single or is this part of an album? What are we doing?
Okay, so right now there is 2 songs that are unreleased. One of them is on my album, and one of them is on an EP. So, and then one of them is just released in the music video that you've seen. So that's the only place that I dropped it, just because I wanted to just give them a teaser before I put it on all platforms.
Okay.
So I just wanted to run the music video up first, because I felt like if I have two different I guess you would say platforms with music, I don't want to split up the views. I want them to run up the views on the music video, and then y'all want the song, all right, I'll drop it so y'all can have it.
Strategic. I ain't mad. All right, so I want you to go ahead and present the first one. This is a real one, right?
Yes, R1.
Okay.
It was produced by, you feel me, DJ Chris in Stockton, and it got my boy Yay on it. Shout out Yay. If you watching Yay, you already know he went crazy in this. Let's go. And he from the north too.
Hey, drop that.
We the ones kicking down the front door. Got the pack, ain't no jug, let you know. My plug with the juice if you pose. Yeah, they gon' hate when I pop out on the scene. Looking at your girl and she looking kinda mean. You focus on that nothing, but I'm focused on that green. I ain't with the gang and nothing in between. Got my hair laid and I got my hair slayed. Stripped up and bust down, I got that shit made. I'm a team player, you can call my game Wade. You a fat case, have you throwing all that shade? Naya to the effing baby. Wish a nigga nigga would try to F and play me. I'm a bad BX times 3. Make a nigga blind, turn around, nigga see. If you want the plug, man, I got that on the low. I done this before, I don't do this shit for show. Leading up, hat cattle, let y'all niggas know. Not one person you can say that I own. Milfiana on a track. I'm a mommy, I ain't scared to throw it back. Rocking by myself, I ain't running in no packs. Got the cheat code, you can say I got the hat. Breaking man's pockets, eyes rolling out of socket. Make a girl wanna pop like it and drop it. Out of space, oh, you can say I'm in my rocket. Ain't no way you can't say I ain't got this. You're not a real one. You're not a real one.
Hey, yo, shout out
You're
to
not a real one. You're not a real one. You're not a real one. Not a real one. You're not a real one. Real one.
Hey, nigga, look, I'm on that shit again. Shorty got a funny on the road, we finna hit again. Nigga tryna stuff the door, but her Kit Kat got break dance. These niggas celebrate, they need to sit back like Rock House. I swear to God, I take a life for this, we show hoops. I brought my brother, bitch, he ballin' too. I'm doing tricks like I'm hot sauce. They got a glitch on my stock 30. I'm K Thompson, bitch, my Glock curry. That's all ever. She wanna freak on me, she drop low. She a druggie, I bet she crashed on his own hands. He ain't no bully, he just a crash on me, this happening. Stock 20, watch my doggy boy. These boys acting like they ballin', can't spin it off. Why you flexing for that bitch? I would've nut on her. Why you flexing for that bitch? I would've known. But yeah.
You're not a real one. 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 Not a real one. You're not a real one. Real one.
Well, shout out Yay, shout out DJ Chrissy Chris. Yes, honey. I'm loving your
Yes,
energy. That's
thank
what I'm
you.
talking about. I love the song. You gotta tell me who got you even. Where did it even come
Man, honestly, this is like an overall. I was just tired of like niggas not being real ones, bitches not being real ones, family not being real ones, so-called real ones supposed to be day ones that I done known since 4th grade. Niggas is switching up.
Right.
They not being real ones. Motherfucking family members that got the same last name as me, I feel it's a disgrace for them to even have the same last name as me because they hate her. Like, how can you hate? But then again, the Bible says for me, it's gonna be that way.
It is.
Even
Till the
family.
day we die.
So,
And even at the end of the day, everybody, they are real. They could be real janky, real fucked up, real cutthroat. So just because they say they real, we got to clarify what that
what
real
real
is.
one
You know what I'm
is, you
saying?
feel
So,
me?
yes, I'm feeling that song for surely. Now, since we know what inspired that real one, I'm loving your energy. I hope y'all felt it. I'm like, look, she hype. She repping for herself, but hype radio, baby.
Yes.
I'm loving that. So, as far as what inspires you to keep rapping, to keep coming out, because when I looked, I see you got pound for pound for your videos. Man, the visuals are definitely there. I see you doing your thing. When I go on your social, I see you real active on your social, whether it's you coming on there live or you posting up activities, events, venues, and stuff like that. What's the inspiration behind that?
honestly, I feel like my inspiration was just the fact that there was no inspiration in front of me that did it. I felt like, you know, I seen everybody doing their own realm, you feel me, whether it was 9-to-5 job or whether it was just being a stay-at-home mom or whatever it was, but I'm like, that's not my lane though. I need to make my lane. I need something for me. I need something that makes my spirit like come alive, you know? And I've always, even since I was a kid, I was one of those kids, like I lived in Lodi for a while, people don't know that.
Okay.
And I actually didn't know how to dance at first, and I had no rhythm, and I was like a little white black girl,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
I was
Lodi
like,
is mostly the land of carcass. It ain't much black folks
exactly.
there.
So I thought it was like a white black girl. I was
Yeah.
only, literally, I was the second black person at my school, and the other black person was in a wheelchair. No offense, you know. So I really just, all my friends, you know, they was white, and I didn't have rhythm until really I, you know, moved back to Stockton, and it was crazy because I would just go after school. I'd be dancing and stuff at the library, and I looked at fool, but I still, as a kid, was having fun. They would have the little fire truck come out. I'd be on top of the fire truck, singing and rapping to the other classmates, and you know. So I just knew that that's gonna be for me. I'm gonna entertain. There's a reason why I can captivate grown-ups, children, cats, dogs. I'm like, this is for me.
Right. So, as far as what sets you apart, you know, we're in an era of a lot of replicas. I mean, sometimes I can't even differentiate when I hear certain rappers on the radio. I'm like, that's Lil Baby, that ain't that, and it's somebody else. And you know, even the same with the female rappers. I'm so proud of the female rappers really stepping it up and, you know, coming to the forefront, because, you know, as they say, it's only room for one. But, you know, we got a few that's in the headlines right now. But how do you differentiate yourself? Because a lot of women, females, are coming with the sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? What would make you different than the others?
Okay, so I feel like what sets me apart from the others is because everything is like a formula to me. And I'm not going to break it all the way down because I don't want them to really know, you feel me, the blueprint.
Right.
But basically, people don't understand that when men, women, anybody turn on a song, you have to have something that's going to entice them first. That's going to get them tuned in. You feel me? And then on top of that, no nigga, I don't care what no female say. No nigga's just gonna want to keep hearing a bitch talking about, I want to suck dick, I'm gonna fuck right. Right. Like, he gonna want to hear some lyricist shit. He gonna want to hear some real shit if he gonna really tap in and keep listening to your music. You know what I'm saying?
That's a key word.
So it's like, I might have something that entice you to come in. It might be sexy, but then I'm gonna just switch it up and say some whole other shit. That's some poetry shit, be some lyricist shit. You gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. She was talking about, okay, yeah, she a milf young woo woo, but then she said, oh, okay, I'm really tuned in. She got bars. She's not just trying to like sound sexy. And then on top of that, I'll have in my music videos, I'll be dressing sexy, but then I have my little time where, you feel me, I got my little soldier outfit, and I got my little sexy, but I got my soldier too. People don't understand that I'm 3 different type of people. You got Shania, Niyyabby, and Sean. Like, all them different type of people make me me. That tomboy side that played basketball, that was a jerker, that, you feel me, that like girls, that is all in that's Sean. I got Niyyabby. She's the little baby, the one that's all girly, the one that's, you know, always trying to be all in the scenes. And then you got Shania that's strategic, structured, business oriented, focused. You know?
I'm still with you. I'm just trying to make sure.
So I feel like all those different things make me different, and it sets me aside from other women because I'm not just looking at it from a sexy standpoint. Because I'm looking at it from a business aspect point. I'm looking at it from a sex appeal aspect, and then I'm looking at it from building. So I'm like, I'm not just here to just look sexy, and I don't just look sexy.
Right.
You feel me? Absolutely. So I'm like, I'm here, and I got a brain, I got a heart, I got a mind, I got a spirit, and people will respect me for that.
Right, absolutely. I hear you. Now, as far as collaborating, are there any artists that you've collaborated with that we would know?
Let's see. Well, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Incredible. He's a battle rapper out of Stockton. He's went a lot of different places. He has a lot of songs. He's a really dope artist. He's out of Stockton as well.
Okay.
Who else that you guys would know? Let me see. In Sac. Nobody in Sac.
Anyone you connected with in the Bay, or even that you're looking to work with? Can we kind of foresee?
Well, yeah, there's a couple of people that I'm looking to work with right now. Like, so I do want to work with D-Lo. So the reason why I do want to work with D-Lo is because he was a friend of mine. You know, we've done different hosts. I've hosted events for him, done videography for him. I just feel like in general, the people that I've supported, I felt like it should be no problem to support me if I've supported them.
Absolutely.
I also want to do one with Lil Blood. Shout out Lil Blood, you feel me? Lil Blood go crazy. He actually invited me to a couple of his things. I came, you know, I've showed out, show up, show out, you know.
Yes.
He even, I even was at him and Mozzie's music video when I was in LA. And what's so crazy is that, like, I know it's funny, I was mad at the time, but a nigga wanted them to take it off because I was going viral. My ponytail had came off. You know, we be having a little fake look.
Yes.
I was doing the turf move. You feel me? I did the bone breaking the motherfucking
right.
thing fell
and
off.
You kept going though.
Yeah,
yes.
I kept going.
Yes.
And then like I picked it up later and put it on, and they had it on their story and on their live. I was like, oh, like it's good though.
Hey, that's what you really into it. I damn near feel like I heard or seen that actually.
It went viral.
It did.
So
I did. Yes.
I did the little move and the little split
right.
and the little bone breaking. It did whoop.
Yes. Well, hey, you went viral for it. Ain't that wrong with that? You was doing your thing. Hey, you weren't supposed to stop. You supposed to keep rolling with it.
Period.
You know. So, as a kid growing up, who was your favorite rapper you listening to?
Honestly, as a kid, when I was growing up, rap wasn't my favorite thing. Though.
Oh,
it was
okay,
Janet Jackson was my favorite. She still is my favorite. And I kid you not, I've been around the BET Awards, so I don't get starstruck over famous people. But when Janet came out and she held my hand while she was singing, I promise you, I don't want to wash that hand all day. Like, you gonna stay dirty. You gonna stay dirty. It's Janet.
Oh, you got them Janet vibes, girl.
Yes, she
Oh,
was
my.
singing to, like, she was singing at the BT Awards. She reached her hand down, and since I was like in the front of the mosh pit holding like the little people back, she grabbed my hand. I'm like, Janet, baby, I've been watching you. I know all your little moves. Me and my cousin be doing all the Michael and Janet shit. So that was
Okay.
my first inspiration.
So singing.
Yeah.
R&B.
Honestly, I think it was just the whole entertainment vibe, like the fact that she could entertain a crowd, dance, stay hyped enough to sing. She had her brother doing it with her. It was a family-oriented thing. Like, it was setting the tone for me. And then I started liking, I liked Queen Latifah.
Oh, yes.
I like she just went on different hype for me. Like, I was like, that's the queen. You feel me, queen? That was the queen.
Yes,
So,
Queen Latifah, hands down. I love you.
I like
her.
Eva. I love Little Kim. I actually got a chance to meet Little Kim when I was living out in LA too, hosting one of the after award shows too. So shout out to the queen as
Girl,
well.
some of that star energy.
Yes, you can have it all.
Yes, I like it. That's dope. So, so as you got into rap, who was your inspiration once you got into rap?
Honestly, what's so crazy is, you know what, because I'm a forgiving person and it just is what it is. Shout out Nicki Minaj. Ain't no shade, but Nicki definitely was a huge inspiration because I used to tell people at Bear Creek High School, like, look, Nicki is my sister from another mister, and I know in my heart one day I'm gonna meet her. Give or take, I didn't know when I met her that it was gonna be that type of situation on both occasions that I ran into her. And you feel me, it's neither here nor there. I won't even get into it because, you know, it's not, you feel me, even big enough to even blow up. But it was just to the point where it's like when you have somebody that inspires you to do something, no matter if they're little than you, bigger than you, whether they got a dream, whether they don't, it's like if you really you know, want to push people to keep going, and if you give a whole speech at the BET Awards about how that people are supposed to keep going and don't let nobody tour them, I just felt like, dang, like to have that type of demeanor when you was my inspiration, it didn't deter me from wanting to do music. It just was like, I'm gonna go harder. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, when you get to that level, you know to keep it 100.
You feel me?
You know, because people will get in front of other people and put on, you know, what sounds good, but then it's just a reality check for you. So, yep, she's still an inspiration.
Exactly.
But
I just know her music.
Right.
Still
I
go.
just know when I come into that role,
I won't
that
treat
I'm
nobody like that.
Exactly.
Period.
You know, so it is lesson learned. I do apologize for the, you know, shutdown of the Facebook Live. I don't know what had happened, but I want to thank everybody for tuning back in. It's the Queen's Table. It's your girl Jaja. I got Niyyabby in the building. We just was chopping it up. She was just sharing about her journey and who her favorite artists and singers were. So you didn't miss much. I definitely want to thank everybody who's tapped in on hype-radio.com. We appreciate all of our viewers. Make sure you share the live. Let us know where you're listening from. Leave those comments there. Let us know where you are. If you're loving the music, the last song that we just played was a real one. Let us know if you like that. You give us some hearts and all that good stuff. Right on. I appreciate the love. We definitely appreciate that. So, what was your favorite verse? Now we're gonna go into you shouted out Nicki Minaj. You talked about Queen Latifah. What's a favorite verse for you? One that you always remember. One that you might always shout out when you hear the song.
Let me see. Favorite verse.
Just off the top. Don't even think hard about it. If you're gonna go Nicki Minaj, just off the top.
Honestly, I'm like, I just went frozen. I'm like, what would be a favorite line?
Or even Queen Latifah, because I love me some Queen Latifah. U-N-I-T-Y.
That's one of them. That's definitely one of them.
Who you calling a bitch?
That's definitely one of them.
You feel me?
That would definitely be one of them too. If you would think Queen Latifah, that would definitely be one of them. Because, well, I don't have it with me, but my mask over there says, you feel me? So, I don't know if you've seen it when I came in.
I did. I don't think you know you didn't have your mask on.
I did. Wait, my mask right there? I'll grab it later. But since Black Lives Matter.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, as far as, you know, when you noticed that you had a buzz, you talked about at school and how you were really, you know, on the forefront of pretty much everything. You on top of fire trucks and all of that stuff. When did you officially know you had a buzz, though, when people was checking for you?
I think, honestly, it was when I went to college. When I was in college and I dyed my hair red and I went through the whole phase of, like, that's when I made my first real music video. It's called Boss Type Flow. You guys can check it out on YouTube, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation. It was, like, more so, I had a whole group of dancers, and He actually was one of my dancers as well too. I had about like 6 or 7 girl dancers, 2 guy dancers. We were doing choreography, we were doing turfing, we were doing lyrical dancing. We just had everything in it while I was rapping. So when that happened and I won the Apollo 2013 and Apollo 2013 and Apollo 2014 for the best female artist, that's when people started paying attention because I beat all the dudes. So you won
Apollo?
Yeah, it's Apollo Night Showcase.
Oh, okay, well, good. I'm thinking of Apollo.
No, it's Apollo Night Showcase.
Okay, all right, that's still dope though. That's giving you a spotlight. So that's when you knew that you had a buzz going once you seen that traction happening. Okay, well, I want to go ahead and get into your next song because we got some listeners that's tuned in. I want to thank everybody that's tuned in. I see we got some folks from the town listening. That's what's up. We got the V-Town listening. Of course, we got SAC listening. So we appreciate y'all. We're going to go ahead and drop another one for you. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce the next one. They're going to play and just let us know who's producing and the beat and all that good stuff. If there's anybody featured on it.
Oh, no, it's just me. This is just me. It's called Pronto, and we about to get into it pronto.
Pronto, baby.
Also recorded with DJ Chrissy Chris.
I'm on fire, who gon' put my flame out? Bitches mad cause I run the game now. Never had shit, but I do now. It's such a shame you were fucking now. I need it now. I roll the dick like wow. My nigga with the hammer, pow. Fake switched up, how. Niyyabby on this motherfucking track. Just had a baby, but I'm looking hella snatched. Looking good from the front to the back. Smack on my ass, baby, rub on my tab. A little nasty, gotta keep it classy. Never been trashed. Fuck you if you had me, cause I'm a winner. And he like some dinner. Baby daddy tripping and he says I'm a sinner. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Riding in the Bentley truck. Ready to be the nipping tuck. In the past you hella stuck. Looking hella dumb, ho. Take a seat. Spit them bars, you know I come with the heat. I'm on fire, we gon' put my flame out. Yeah, bitches mad cause I run the game now. Yeah, never had shit, but I do now. Oh, I was such a shame, you were fucking lame now. I'm on fire, we gon' put my flame out. Yeah, bitches mad cause I run the game now. Yeah, never had shit, but I do now. Oh, I was such a shame, you were fucking lame now. 209 and I'm looking too all fine. Female spitting the same line. Don't waste my time on cap, I know you lying. 2020 and I'm coming for what's mine. Don't be a hater, man, let a girl shine. I'm a Pisces if you asking for my sign. I can get rude, but I'm kinda kind. From the north, yeah, I'm from the night. Too bad, 2 hours. Taking money, showers. Heard the pussy got power. Getting high in the tower. Had to get my bread, keep these niggas out my head. These bitches want me dead, but my niggas got that lead. Y'all tryna stick around, y'all ain't tryna hold it down. Fuck it, you might think and drown. Something, yeah, that's my town. Got them burning up like they in a turtleneck. Blood boiling up, I think you need to go and check. Heard I'm next up, what the fuck you expect? I ain't playing games, I need my respect. Now I'm going up, dancing to my song. Got a bad bitch twerking in her thong. Hey, heard your last chick didn't last long. If you ask me, you can't go wrong. I'm on fire, who gon' put my flame out? Yeah, bitches mad cause I run the game now. Yeah, never had shit, but I do now. Oh, I was such a shame, you were fucking lame now. I'm on fire, who gon' put my flame out? Yeah, bitches mad cause I run the game now. Yeah, never had shit, but I do now. Oh, I was such a shame, you were fucking lame now. Now. Pronto.
That's my shit.
Yeah, pronto, cousin. You heard it here first on the Queens table. It's hype-radio.com. I got Niyyabby in the building, and the viewers are like, I'm loving it. I love her energy. I love her voice. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. 209, stand up. 209, stand up.
She said stand up. Hold on, I had to real quick.
You feel me? Yes, yes, yes. Thanks everybody that's tuned in to hype-radio.com. Like I said, we got Niyyabby in the building. It's your girl, Jaja. And we just go ahead and get back into it. So, just want to ask you a few more questions about your album, or your single rather, because I know you've been putting out music for a while. Now, have you had a debut album?
No, I've had debut EPs, I've had debut mixtapes, not an official album because, like I said, I was still in that contract, and that contract was for like 3.5 years. So that whole time I was just dropping singles, dropping music, just doing music videos, just getting my voice and my music out there, doing live shows, performing in Hollywood, performing in different areas, Atlanta, Akron, New York, like the Bay. I just was just venturing out because it was like, if I'm stuck in this contract, I'm still about to live my life.
Yeah,
but I had to go around the ways of not being able to, you know, have to go legal routes.
Right. Well, I'm glad that you found another way to put your voice out there and allow us to be able to see your art. Now, as far as what you, if you were to compare what you did, let's say back 2014 when you were turfing and you had a whole nother look, because I seen the transition, which is great. How would you compare? What do you think is different that you're doing now as opposed to, you know?
Well, what's definitely different now is the sex appeal, because now it's more, I'm more open to the fact of different genres. So even those songs that you heard when I featured with the guy, I haven't had songs that was like hard like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when dudes finally heard, they be like, oh, okay, like, let me know, Shania got a little hood side too, like she a little hood princess. Okay. So it was just like, I did more so like Boss Type Flow was like, I got my own car, own crib, hair done, and the nails did, own car. So it was more so
that was
like,
cute because you had the little kids in there.
Yeah, so it was kid friendly, and I didn't cuss out all none of my music. It was just all radio version edit. So now I cuss, you feel me? I'm a little bit more turned. I got, you feel me, females clapping asses in the videos, no more kids, you know. So it's just a totally different look, but don't get me wrong, I always still can be that side. If I have all, you know, all ages shows that I go, then I'm gonna bring out the Boss Type Flow. I'm gonna bring out some of my little kid nieces and nephews, and you feel me, put them on the stage with me and stuff like that. So I can still be versatile. Yeah,
for sure.
But that's definitely the difference.
Okay, I definitely see the difference. Now, have you ever heard that you sound like any other artists?
Honestly, no. What I've always heard is when people tell me, they don't tell me I sound, they say I look like other artists.
Who do you
like
get?
Of course, I've forgotten Nicki. They be like, you're Nicki Minaj because you ain't got no ass like that. You feel me? She got a little ass, but y'all got like the same face structures with the nose and the, you feel me, and everything. And they're like, okay, especially when I have the China bangs and shit. They're like, okay, Nicki. I've gotten like Tamar. I've gotten like just I've gotten Tamar, like, because I used to be fatter. You gotta remember, I used to be 170, so my face was like bigger.
Now, I ain't gonna even lie, I was a little confused, and I know what you mean now, because I was a little confused when I seen the videos before, and I had to go back and forth. I was like, is this her, or is this somebody that she got on her label? I ain't gonna lie, I was like, because she look different now, even though I know you're grown. So I was like, I guess that's the growth, you know, she grown up now. But I did see the difference, but I really didn't translate it to weight. I just thought that was a maturity thing that happened. And then at first I kind of was like, that must be somebody else. Yeah, so
because all the different hairs too and the different looks, so I understand what you're saying. But yeah, so it was just, and then I remember one time when I was fatter, I got like Lil' Kim before, because my makeup at one point used to be ashy, like how hers was ashy like that, and then I was bigger, and they was like, oh, Lil' Kim. I'm like, oh, y'all got me, I gotta do my makeup better. So y'all can see now I do makeup, the styling, all that. Please book me. I do faces.
Somebody said hi, gorgeous.
Thank you. Hello, beautiful.
Well, hello from Palm Springs.
Oh, hello, Palm Springs.
Yes, shout out to Palm Springs. Yes, keep dropping them locations so we know where you're listening from. It's your girl Jaja, the Queen's Table, and I got Niyyabby, y'all. Yes, I appreciate the love for sure.
Oh, shout out my baby. My wife just tuned in. Shout out the real C3X Crystal. That's my baby. Shout out my wife. I love you, y'all. Y'all don't understand. CXS Entertainment stands for Crystal and Shania. Okay, that's my baby.
There we go. She done broke it down now.
You feel me? This is real LLC, real love, real everything. Me and my baby is ran by women, for women, and we just trying to be on some women empowerment. You feel me?
Yes, absolutely.
And those that don't want to build to the next, and we want to build with the ones that do.
You feel me? If you had to choose a song off of, you know, one of your projects, what would you feel best represent your skills and your brand? And why would you say, if you were to choose one song?
It would be the song that he was playing earlier before we started the interview, The End.
Okay.
Because it was like, it's like, in the end, I'm going to win. In the end, I'm going to grind. It's my time. I'm going to shine.
So that's not the one that we going to
No,
play tonight?
so it's not the one you're going to play, but
Okay.
that's really would be my motto. But I wanted to show my new stuff. I didn't want to show my older things because I wanted to get out, you know, exclusives. I want y'all to be the first people to be able to hear some of the music. So.
Okay, well, let them know where can they hear that, though, because she's saying this is where she feels she represents her best skill, her brand.
You can go to YouTube, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, just type in The End, and you can go to my Instagram. The links are in my bio as well, too, so just click the link in my bio. All my music pops up. Just look up on YouTube, NIYYABBY. Same thing for SoundCloud. Definitely tap in with me. I'm a very active social person, so say if y'all want to book me for anything, I'm there. You feel me?
Yes, she is. I love that. That's important. You know, because people, I hate when, and I can be, you know, sometimes I try to be on the ball, but I work a 9 to 5 too. So I try to be on the ball with, you know, responding to people. You are very good, and that's good, especially when, you know, you're as an artist and, you know, you got money on the line, baby. So, yeah, she is really good about that. As far as your style goes, are you a freestyle? Are you, you know, punch-in rapper, or are you writing?
I feel like I'm more so, I go with the flow and with the spirit, because there's been numerous times me and him, we turn on some beats and just start rapping, and if I'm really feeling it, because I've been going through some stuff personal in my life, so like we'll turn on some like Janae Aiko type beats. Shout out Janae Aiko, I love her, she a Pisces like me, and I'll just start going in, and I'll be like, hey, I'm freestyling, like I'm really, that shit go, like I gotta write it down, so I'll write it down, and I'll remember it, and then sometimes I'll just have the beat on, and I'll just start freestyle, just like talking and writing at the same time, or either I'll just put my record thing on and I'll record myself, remember what I freestyled and said, and then write it down. So it just goes just hand in hand on whatever I'm feeling at the time. But I'm a poet. That's my main thing.
I want to hear some poetry. She did share with me that she does poetry, so I want to take this opportunity, since you said you're a poet, I want to hear some poetry. Do you need a beat, or you want to just...
I'm going to just mix everything of what I do together, and then I'm going to put poetry, rap, and like even some of my little harmonizing in it too.
Okay.
Because I'm not a singer, y'all, so don't judge me, all right? Hold on.
Okay, Queen.
Moments last forever. I'ma say whatever. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but I can say it better. I'm trying to make it better. It's bigger than the cheddar. Birds of a feather flock together, stay together. I'm spitting all this knowledge and I'm checking all these facts. Busting all these moves and I'm counting up these racks. Kings and queens, we had royalties and rings. Rich to rags, fancy clothes to sag. MLK had a dream, now they killing our team. It's more to the eye than what's to be seen. Swimming in green, swimming in green, swimming in green. Swimming in green, for so sick or Yoshin. I move mountains, I move mean. Gotta be clean when I step on the scenes, and I gotta be clean when I step on the scenes. Staring at a table full of bottles, and not the lineup, I'm the flyest model. Yeah, hold on, let me relax. We bustin' moves and we countin' them stacks. All on, nah shit, that's just that. We live a life that you wish you had lost in the past, trying to build the future. Hoping, praying, wishing that a path I won't lose you. Hoping for the worst, stay prepared for the worst when you least expect it. When you least expect it, gotta stay protected, cause baby, there's no regret it. It's me and you and me.
Hey, y'all heard it here. I love how you mixed that in. That was a perfect little gumbo, girlfriend.
Yeah.
And the people love it. Look, you see?
Oh, I got the heart.
Yes, much love. That's a 209 representing y'all.
Yes,
Nice,
209.
Baby. So, when it comes to females in the rap game, I always just wonder and kind of figure it's hard out here, because it's already hard for the dudes, but as a female and being a sexy female, you got to deal with a lot of stuff when you they want you featured on a track, or you're going to a studio, just when it comes to even your money and shit like that. How do you deal with that? How do you draw that hard line?
Honestly, man, shout out my baby. My baby be driving a hard line with me, y'all. Shout out Crystal. Crystal be, she's a nigga. She might look like a cute girly girl, all that shit, but she be like, I ain't playing none of that. Not about my baby. Like, I don't. She be like, she call them gremlins. These niggas is gremlins out here, and she be like, no, we don't got time for these gremlin ass niggas, and they you gonna pay for this. You feel me? There ain't no, oh, you gonna fuck my bitch. You feel me? Either for a feature, or you trying to fuck me and her for a like, no. We want to fuck a nigga, we a fucking nigga, but that's not what we gonna do for no feature, for no song, for none of that shit. So my baby really be having my back, and even when, you feel me, when she's not there or something, like, she be like living through me. I be feeling like I get like what is that? Some courage juice from her. I be feeling like, what would Crystal say? What would Crystal do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go bad on this nigga just like Crystal would. I'm gonna tell my baby,
You got to.
I went bad on him like you,
Yeah.
baby. She be like, yes.
Yeah, you have to though, because you know, if one slip up, then the next thing you know, the next nigga trying to, you know, run that line or whatever. Cause I know I come from a musical background, and my boyfriend, he's in music as well, and I get all my son is, my brother, a lot of family, so I know how people will try to play the game on you. If you don't push a hard line. And one person, if you let one person slide,
Get over it.
everybody think they gonna skate. They gonna all try you, and then motherfuckers talk, and they go back and be like, oh, so-and-so let me get this for the free, or whoop. Then next thing you know, then that person get it, you be like, oh, you let so-and-so get it for the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you cannot let nobody slide at all.
That.
And I know for a female, it can be rough, you know.
Definitely, and that's why when you said, well, what artists do you really want to work with? And it's like, I can't really go into detail, but it's like, damn, there's so many politics with the different shit that's going on. I'm like, man, a couple of them is my friends, a couple of them I might maybe dated a couple, and then shit didn't go right because I didn't fuck. So for me, I want a feature, but can't get a feature.
Right.
Like, you know, it be shit like that where it just be like, I be plugged in with certain people. I done did videography for you know, for a couple people too. Sure, I done did videography for, you feel me, like a couple of different artists where it was just like, I done did stuff for y'all. I don't understand why we can't reciprocate that energy. You feel me? But it is what it is. You feel me?
It's a male dominant game, and it's fucked up. We're just gonna keep it 1,000. But you know, your talent's gonna speak for itself, and then they'll be coming to you. You ain't even gotta go to them, and that's really how you want it. You know, at the end of the day, because they gonna definitely, you know, they gonna try it. But Nia, baby, she coming, and y'all gonna be coming for her, asking for her features. I want to apologize, you guys, because for whatever reason, Facebook keep kicking me off. This is like a first. That it just keeps kicking me off. So I'm gonna get back on the live for those that are listening on the live or not. I hope I can get back on. But I want to thank everybody that's tapped in on hype-radio.com. We're gonna go ahead and continue on with the interview while I try to get my phone to function right. So I know that you said that you do acting as well. Have you been in any movies, or do you do like theater?
So actually I've been acting. I went to modeling and acting school out here in Sacramento. So I would leave high school, leave my basketball practices or games, and I would go out here to John Robert Powers. And then I would go to my modeling and acting classes. I would go to my modeling and acting classes, and then after that I would go back out, you know, to Stockton, go to my basketball games, whatever the case is, go to my track, whatever I was doing. And it was just like, it was, how do I put it? It was just so much. Let me see. And then let me see. So I acted in theater, and then I got the best supporting actress role in high school when I graduated my senior year.
Oh, girl, go ahead.
And then I did the acting classes at Delta. And then that's when I started acting in a YouTube webisode series called Knockdown. Shout out Czar the Dip. That's what put us on for Stockton with the acting. And then after that, I auditioned for the movie My Sister's Keeper, and I got a role on there. That's actually going to be dropping. Actually, it just aired at the Oakland Film Festival too. And it's called My Sister's Keeper. Y'all stay tuned in for that. It's supposed to be maybe coming out on Netflix. You feel me? So keep your fingers crossed. You feel me? Shout out Feral Films.
Yeah.
I actually play a role in there where you feel me? I'm not gonna give y'all the whole gist, but I got kidnapped and I was forced to do some things and I got rescued. So
I'm excited,
girl.
girl.
So it's pretty cool. You feel me? I got
next to actress right here. Y'all see it? Okay, it's coming. I can't wait. All right, and I stay on Netflix too. I love a good hood movie. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, I want to go ahead before we wrap up. I want to get into the last sun gazing. I didn't get to hear this one, and so I'm really, spiritual. I'm really into, crystals and sun gazing. I do the sun gazing in the park, so I'm really excited about what this song is.
So I'm so happy that you just say you do it in the park and you are tapped in. You understand, because a lot of people don't understand that all of this is all a living organism. Yep. All this, you need your vitamin D, you need the sun, you need all that energy. You feel me? And I'm not saying you gotta worship the sun. I'm not saying stay up there like I'm blind. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying like really
It's all
feel
about
the
a download.
energy, spiritually
Yep.
feel connected with the trees, with the flowers,
Yep.
with the earth.
Like our
I'm a
ancestors.
real nerd. I like airbender. I'm the avatar. I got the waterbender, air, fire. Okay, I'm like Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna come have somebody. Okay, so that's what I like, and I just felt like when people open their hearts and listen to this song, they're gonna be like, this is not like her turn up music. This is not like her hood music. This is not like her sexy music. This is just like on a different height. And I guess you would say the beat more so is like kind of like a Janae Aiko feel because I fuck with her, but it's me spitting like on some poetry, like on some real opening up myself. So
I'm excited. Let's get into
Let's
it.
get into it.
Baby.
Sungazing.
And this is here first, or has this been played somewhere else?
This has been played on, like, say if I'm driving in the car and I'll be like riding and be on like on my story or something. People be like, "What is that? What is that? Can you drop that? Where is it?"
Here first, baby. It's the Queen's Table Hype Dash Radio. Got Niyyabby, and we're dropping Sun Gazing.
Yes, we are nature women, baby. I love you, white. Say hi to my white.
She's a water sign like me. Hey,
That's
I'm
my
a
wife
Cancer.
right there. She said we nature
Hi,
women.
wifey.
Tell me, I see a lot of people out there doing them. And honestly,
Yeah, keep it loud, just like
I'm
that.
pleased with it. Because what's meant for you will be for you. Now what's meant for me will be for me. I'm pleased with it. Sun gazing for hours, hours and hours. The trees and the flowers, they give me power, they give me power. Sun gazing for hours, hours and hours. The trees and the flowers, they give me power, they give me power. I'm working, you're lurking. I'm working, you're lurking. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. I'm working, you're lurking. I'm working, you're lurking. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Made it out the hood to another hood, but I'm living good, said I'm living good. Hating females, judging misunderstood, but I wish a chick would. I wish a chick would. Wish a chick could. Take me off my game, stop a knife from slaying, maybe on a different plane. This ain't that I'm spitting, it's spewing through my veins. Tears in my face, like acid rain. I know who I am, I know why I'm sent. True life journey purpose, seeking and soaring, time will spend, sun gazing for hours, hours and hours. The trees and the flowers, they give me power, they give me power. Sun gazing for hours, hours and hours. The trees and the flowers, they give me power, they give me power. I'm working, you're lurking. I'm working, you're lurking. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. I'm working, you're lurking. I'm working, you're lurking. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Forefather screaming, ancestry hiding demons. I'm gifted, you're shifted. My spirit is lifted. You're lagging, you're slacking. While I'm on a mission, I hope that you listen. Hope you're not dissing. Family, I'm missing. Cause you know that I'd rather play the role than pay the toll. And reaping what you sow is what you owe. You know, working them off for them cents. Does that make sense? Cause I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Said I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, my way. Said I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, my way.
Yes, one of my favorite songs.
Oh yes, now that I can definitely get into that. I can definitely play when I'm in the house chilling, shower, cleaning up, Yes, I like that. Totally. I'm so mad that Facebook Live kicked us off, but whatever, Facebook.
They felt the energy. They felt we was too hyped for Facebook, so they tried to get us off.
Yes. They missed a great song. So I'm gonna definitely make sure it's. Oh, where can I put it? Because I couldn't put it up.
Remember, it's in your email.
But I can't put it up for the people to hear on my Facebook.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Well,
But just have to
you
tell
can
them
you
about
can play it. You can play it like while you're live. You can play it because you got it on your.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
email.
to do that. It's just not being friendly today, but that's all right. So I must press on. I want to get into what you have coming up next. What's next for you? Definitely, all your socials. You've been doing a great job with plugging that throughout the show. But I want to make sure everybody has that. Your shout outs for show. You've been doing a great job doing that during the show too. So I can tell you got the hosting vibes for sure. And we're going to talk about your entertainment company so people will know how to get, a hold of you to do that, because you definitely have a great energy. So I can only imagine your entourage, how they are too. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay.
So what's next, honey?
So basically everything that's next right now. So for the music wise, I'm having a music video for Pronto.
Okay.
So that'll be the next one. That's gonna be on the last weekend of this month.
Okay.
So, and that will also be our entertainment company, CXS Entertainment, Freaky Fridays and Seductive Saturdays.
Okay.
That'll be in Stockton, California, in the south side of Stockton. So tap in, you guys. The address is a private location, so if you're not invited, if you don't got, the address for me, you will not be there. The next thing that's popping off too is that we're going to be having another audition slash mixer for ladies. So if you are a lady and you want to try out, if you want to be a bottle girl, if you want to be a bartender, if you want to be, we are hiring within our company. We do have a building that we're going to be, having for our main building in Stockton, California.
Okay.
So right now we're in the midst of getting the cleaning, getting everything worked out. So when we actually have our grand opening, we want to be able to have our permanent door girl, have our permanent, house mom, have our permanent bartender, have our permanent, so right now we have a grouping of women. We have contracts and stuff for them, but they're free agents. They can work and do anything as they please, but we are hiring for within our real company to build with us too.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. I hope you guys heard all of that. She's gonna shout out her social, so you'll be able to tap in with her if you miss anything. Like she's hiring.
Yes,
so if you're
we are
looking
hiring.
to be in the entertainment field, this will be a great opportunity to tap in with her. Like I said, check out her social media because you'll be able to see what she does. Her pictures are fabulous.
Thank
the
you, thank
videos
you.
I've seen look really great. So I think this will be a great opportunity. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. Look, fine. Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at NIYYABBYTOOFLY. I repeat again for the people that was, in the back. I got y'all. NIYYABBYTOOFLY. Then you can follow our entertainment company at CXS __ entertainment. Again, CXS _ entertainment. Follow us, give us a shout out. We'll shout you out. If you guys want to book any of our dancers, we have all different type of flavors for you. We have real body. We have built beautiful bodies. We have big titties, small titties, big ass, little ass. We got the mixed. We got the foreigns. We got whatever you want, whatever you need. And we got me too. And let's just say that I'm very flexible. It's not just that type of bone breaking. I can do this one too.
Uh-oh.
So book
you
me.
see it.
Book me. Yeah,
Keep your eyes on the computer.
Book me, y'all. Okay, because I go crazy. I really go crazy. For me to be one of the CEOs of the entertainment company, I really come up and I just really show out. I set the tone. So when my ladies come in and they doing their thing, y'all already know, like, I'm coming in, we coming in with hype
Setting
energy.
expectations.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Y'all already see it. Yes. So, as far as shout outs, you got a lot of people that support you and been there for you. So let's get those shout outs.
Well, first of all, I want to give honor to God. You feel me? That's the first person, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am today. Like, literally, he's the only person that pushes me for real, because everybody else they can guide me, they can help me, but if my mind and my clarity ain't right, if he ain't sending me on the path I'm supposed to go on, then I'm not doing right, you know?
Right.
So that's my first shout out. My second shout out, feel me, I just want to, anybody that really supports my music, fucks with me, even on modeling, acting, anything, just shout out to all y'all that watch my live. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Oh, all these people, all y'all that tune in, shout out y'all. Shout out Steven over there. Shout out my baby over there. Supernova. Shout out Nova, okay? Shout out Chucky over there, even my little baby. Shout out.
I gotta say, her baby is a good baby. We've probably been doing this for an hour, and that baby ain't set a feet. She been watching her mama and playing with her friend next to her, and she ain't even set a peep. Y'all, that's a good baby.
And she's 9 months, and today's the 11th, or in like 11 days or something like that. So she's not even 1 yet, and she's a really good
chilling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see. Shout out to DJ Chrissy Chris. Shout out Yay Yay. Shout out 209. Shout out Northside. Shout out AOB Reek. Shout out Haiti Baby. Shout out who else? Let me see. Shout out everybody. I'm just fucking with everybody. Shout out to y'all. If y'all tuned in on the Queens radio, if y'all tuned in anywhere, even the girl that was in Hot Springs, or what was it?
Yes.
Yeah, the Springs.
Yes.
Shout out to you too for tuning in. Shout out everybody.
Yes, Palm Springs.
Hey, shout out you right there. Look, yeah, you. Hey, look at me. Yeah, shout out you. Hey, you over there with the headband. Cindy, shout out you.
Yes.
Shout out you, Queen.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to have you. It was definitely a pleasure, you coming on. I love your energy. That's the hype energy that we love to have here at Hype Radio. This is what we talk about. We're here to support local talent, and when you come here, we want to feel it, because we're going to feel it through you.
Right.
And the people are going to feel it through you.
Yeah.
So she brought it.
Speaking of local, I did just move here to Sacramento from Stockton, so tap in. I'm still from the north, but I am in Sac now. So
Yes. I'm so mad that they shut us down today. You know, they put us back on shutdown.
Did they really?
Yeah, today.
Oh, I don't know how, because guess what, y'all? Next week on the 21st, there will be an event out here in Sac, and me and my girls will be there. So if it's shut down,
it's a secret location.
In there.
Right. It's a secret location, but yeah, honey, they done put us on shutdown. I'm so mad and sad about it, but it is what it is, y'all. This is what we can expect for the rest of the year, and hopefully next year they let us free. They let us free. So, lastly, I want to again thank everybody that's tapped in.
Shout out Lavish.
Shout out.
Shout out Lavish.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and make sure you tap back in next week, next Thursday. I have another really great artist that'll be coming on, a local talent. You'll be surprised who it is. I will announce it on my Facebook and my Instagram, so make sure you continue to tune in. And yeah, that's really it. Make sure you guys stay safe and, COVID friendly and all that good stuff. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me again. Thank you guys. I appreciate the hype. I appreciate you guys.
It's a Niyyabby. It's your girl Jaja. It's the Queen's Table. You're listening to hype-radio.com. You guys be safe and enjoy your week. The rest of the week in